When this man ate, he had to have exactly 12 peas on his plate, and they had to be perfectly arranged. However, one time while eating, a friend only put one pea on the plate. The carefully constructed order instantly collapsed, and he flew into a rage. Even the steak in his mouth tasted bland and unappetizing. Immediately, he rushed into the bathroom, took out his black soap that he always carried, carefully placed it, and began his maddening washing ritual. He repeatedly rubbed his hands under the water, refusing to stop until his fingers bled to clean the blood. Jack went through an entire roll of paper towels. He then noticed a stain on his shirt that had appeared without him realizing. Without hesitation, he dabbed the soap with his hands, carefully applied it to the stain, then rinsed the shirt in an awkward, stiff posture. Finally, he meticulously dried the soap and carefully put it back into his pocket. When he was ready to leave, the door handle became an insurmountable obstacle. He had run out of paper towels, and the handle had been touched by countless people. He could not let his freshly washed hands touch it. He mustered his courage several times but could not overcome the psychological barrier. So he stood aside waiting, trapped in the bathroom until someone opened the door from the outside. Because of his severe obsession with cleanliness, he often left meals unfinished. Visiting his girlfriend's house, he felt nauseated seeing a medium-rare steak on the plate. At work, his obsessive-compulsive tendencies always caused trouble. He could not tolerate the double-wing design, so he snapped it on the spot. This very act led to the creation of a new single-wing aircraft. Jack ran his hands along the fuselage, and the engineers immediately had a bad premonition. Sure enough, the next moment he made an extremely excessive demand. All rivets had to be smoothed completely to minimize drag. In the 1930s, this was nearly impossible. But the engineers reluctantly complied. Through relentless effort, they finally achieved a technical breakthrough. Looking at the flawless fuselage, Jack was satisfied, and even crazier ideas began to form. He decided to personally test-fly the plane, knowing that the first flight carried significant risks. The engineers warned him not to pursue perfection too far, but the man ignored their advice. The moment he sat in the cockpit, it seemed the Century plane had been born.